Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and I have another fountain pen kind of haul for you guys. So, since I've been getting more and more into the fountain pens, I have more inks, a dip pen, and then some pen flush. And of course, I made my order from Goulet Pens. So, I just have their little, this is who packed it, their standard little packet here. This time I got the corgi little vinyl sticker, which is super cute. And let's kind of go into this. So for those of you who don't know, if you're using like shimmering inks, which I tend to gravitate towards and stuff, sometimes you need something that's a little bit more aggressive than just water to clean your pen. So I'd gotten a sample of this before because you can get a sample from them, and I think it's their specific brand. So it's just a pen flush. It says when water alone isn't enough, and the directions are pretty simple. You clean the pen with your distilled water, and then you can add the flush to it to kind of flush out any residual things in there. So super, I think it's a really good investment if you're going to be into fountain pens to just have some of this on hand. And I found it really useful when one of my pens started to act up, so I decided to get a full container, and they do send you, a little sample vial to go with that. So there's that. Then I did get a new fountain pen, kind of. So I got a dip pen, and this is a new thing that just came out. So it is from Pilot. I got the clear pen. They did come in a couple of different varieties. I think there was like a gray one maybe, and maybe a wooden one. But anyhow, I ended up getting the clear. I just thought it was very simple. It's about $20, I want to say, for it. And it was a medium nib because I wanted something a little bit bigger when I was doing my writing samples with my samples. I thought this was a really cute, just easy addition because what I wanted to be able to do is write with each color when I sampled them, and this was a fairly cheap way to be able to do that with just being $20. So it has this little protective sleeve on it, and then there is your nib. Very simple. No feed on the back because you're just dipping it in. It'll kind of accumulate there and just go down. I don't know how long it will write with just that, but that's what we have. So we'll be using that in a minute. And then they had a sale for Black Friday on all of their ink samples. I want to say they were like 25% off or something. So I was like, I'm just going to get a bunch. So we have a bunch of ink samples, and I think what I'm going to do is as we're sampling them, I'll tell you the colors. So I have my Hobonichi cousin here and my plastic bag that I used last time that I found so helpful. Oh, I did forget to grab out a pipette. Hold on. Let's grab one of those. We'll need one of these. So all I'm going to do is I will do a few drops on here. I'll use the bag to kind of spread out the ink, and then we'll use the new dip pen to write all of the information about each color. So we'll start with this baggie. And they do always come in a baggie, which is really nice. So if there is any kind of pen spillage, you're good. So we have Diamine Stargazer. And now I don't remember off the top of my head if any of these have special properties or things like that. So I'm just going to gently kind of rock them back and forth a little bit before I do any sampling on here, so that they do have any, because some of them I'll be able to tell and some of them I may not. This one is a rather dark ink. Oh, it's a blue. Okay. So we'll just take a very small sample. We don't need a ton. Ooh, that's much more than we needed, but that's okay. And just a drop here. And you can really tell how thick and beautiful that ink is. Okay, put the lid on for just a second and we'll spread out our ink here. And then while that is drying, we will go ahead and sample our dip pen here. It's a little hard for me to tell. Did I get it all the way down? Maybe I need to go all the way down. There? I think I probably put too much on it now. But you can definitely see there's a lot of ink on there. If I wipe it off that way. Sorry if I'm offending anyone. I'm very new to this, so if there is a better way to do this, let me know. But we're gonna write, oh, maybe we're gonna write, there we go. Diamine Stargazer. Oh, and I like this dip pen actually. It's very nice to work with. And it's not too big. And you can kind of see the sheening that's going on here. And there's like almost a reddishness to it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has like a special sheen in here. And then you have the reddish hues as well. It is just really cool. Okay. On to our next color. So I did get another, I think I got quite a few actually of the Diamine inks. And this one is a red. Oh, I forgot to shake it a little. Let's do that. You don't want to shake it vigorously, I was hearing, because then it adds bubbles and then the bubbles are bad, especially if you're going to load it up into a pen. Oh, this is a very, very rich red. Oop. Got a little close to my other one there. That's too bad. This like truly looks like blood red. I think it looks a little bit more orangey on the screen. Okay, let's see if I got enough on here to write. And then the color was Red Dragon. Yeah, I definitely think that that is a very, like I could see using this for Christmas, but also for like Halloween or something along those lines. Next, let's do this this is Noodlers Southwest Sunset. This is a color that I had kind of been looking at in the fall, but never actually pulled the trigger on because I think I saw it so late in the season. I was like, it's never going to be here in time, but they actually ship really, really fast. So it probably would have been. So this one has a lot of like orangey kind of qualities, just like a sunset would. too close to the edge of the bag. So this one is Noodlers, and you see how kind of orangey it is. I like the shading that this has. Now, while I think this could work really well for fall with like the changing color of the leaves, it also makes me think of summer and like the sunsets in summer. So I think that could also be very, very nice. All right, next we're going to do this one, which I can definitely see I need to kind of agitate a little bit here. This one is a Diamine. Again, this is Cocoa Shimmer. So it'll be a browner ink with definitely some gold shimmer to it, if I remember correctly. Ah, things are trying to run away. It's a very dark brown, it looks like. So this one is Diamine. Okay, and the last one from that bag is a Dianmine Document Fog Grey, which I thought is a very cool name. So again, this is a bluer ink. Ooh, that was my fault. So we'll have a very large sample of that, but that's okay. Now I think the document designates that it just is, it's not going to fade like some of the other inks, is my understanding. Oh, I was going for the wrong name there. This up so you can kind of get a look at some of these as they're drying. And now we go on to bag number 2 here. All right, let's see what we have in here. So this was a It's the same brand as this one, only this one is supposed to have a scent to it. I remember that. And I've never used a scented ink. Oh, it smells like blackberries. So that makes sense. Or like at least berries, I would say. I think this one was supposed to be more of a like purpley red, if memory serves. Just because I'm paranoid that I'm going to spill the ink, I'm going to put the hood on. We spread it out. It's quite a pretty color. A little bit unique, and it's like, it's not like an in-your-face purple, if that makes sense. I quite like that. I think it's very, like, almost mature is the word that comes to mind. I like the muted kind of, I don't like super vibrant colors. I like them a little bit more muted, so I think I'm going to really enjoy that one. Okay, this is a Robert Oyster. It's Summer Storm, which I also thought was quite beautiful when I saw it in the shop. So we'll see how it looks on here in person. Because I feel like sometimes you can't really tell till you see them in person. It's quite the bubble. Hold on. I kind of like that. I don't know why it made the bubble, but I like the bubble. I need to dip a second head for this one. Again, quite pretty. All right, let's see. Next, oh, this one was supposed to be really cool looking. It's called Jack Frost from Diamine. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm really bad at pronouncing things, so please forgive me. Okay, let's do this one up here. I thought this could be a good ink for January. And I thought the name of it, Jack Frost, was just so cool. And it's supposed to have like a red or pink to it, that I'm excited to see how that comes out. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the dip pen. It's just a cool concept. All right, let's see what's next. Document Dark Green. I think I'm going to keep that one for last, actually, because it was a little... All right, let's see here. I think it's a really cool name, very similar to like the Jack Frost name. This looks more teal. Like this is more blue, and this looks more teal to me. So let's see here. All right, what else do we have here? I'm just looking to see if I have another blue one. I think this one's blue, or maybe purplish. This is a sailor one, say Manyo Fuji. I think that's how you say that. I am not the best here, but I am loving all these different colors, and I'm loving the variety of inks. Like, I had no idea prior to this year that there were so many amazing ink colors. Because, like, fountain pen blue, or like rollerball blue, it seems pretty universal. Black, not that exciting. I mean, use your gel pens and you get some other colors, but it's not quite the same. Oh, so pretty. Definitely a nice purple here. And this one. Do I like the way that writes as well? Definitely was running low there on the last little bit there, but it's okay. Oh, look at this. It has like blues and pinks and purple. That's what I love about some of these inks. They're just so complex. I don't know how else to say it. This is Herbin. This is a company that I don't think I've gotten any inks from before. Vert de Gris. And it looks like it's blue again. But I'm not really sure. Oh. Well, that's what we got for that one. No biggie. I wonder if I could just use this. Hold on. We're going to try something different. How's that? Definitely a very dark, like gray blue. Not my best writing, but at least I'll know what color it is. All right. This one is called Wearingeul, For Whom the Bell Tolls. I assume For Whom the Bell Tolls is actually the ink name, and the other is the company, which is another company I don't think I've tried yet. The other ones, like Robert Oyster and Diamine, are very, in Sailor, are very prominent, and Noodlers, I feel like, but I'm intrigued. I also want to see if this still smells like blackberry. This looks very like teal-ish. I do wonder sometimes, how do they come up with these names for these different inks? Maybe a green blue? Maybe that's how I would describe that one. Okay, last ink that we have is the Dianmine, however you say that, Document Dark Green. Ooh, maybe there. Running out of area a little bit there. And let's use this side of this actually. Only one. All right, guys, look at some of these. So you can kind of see a little bit of the like reddish pink that's going on with the Robert Oysters here, Fire and Ice. I like the Jack Frost better though. It's more striking. I do like this deep red. Look at the shimmer on this one with the Cocoa Shimmer. So pretty. This one is also very striking to me. There is just the faintest still smell of the blackberry. Well, it's still a little wet, so I don't know if once it dries fully, if that'll still be a thing. The Robert Oster Summer Storm does look like a storm cloud in summer to me. Like, I feel like if you were painting with inks like this one with the Southwest Sunset, like you could make something really cool. For Whom the Bell Tolls, you can see just a little bit of like a reddish hue in there. I really love this ink. I love how it just looks. The Document Green is like a classic green, I think. And this is just, I like this one as well. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's super awesome. So anyhow, those are my ink purchases for this month. I don't think I'm going to be making any more. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed that and it was helpful to you. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.